welcome to Living Plant-Based with Rosie. Today we are making homemade healthy yogurt. Yes, it's very easy, very simple, and very delicious and extremely healthy. So we're going to need three ingredients. You're going to need coconut water. In this case, I have this organic coconut water from Sam's Club that I buy. You're going to need some raw almonds, and you're going to need a probiotic. And usually I buy a raw probiotic. I don't know if you can see that. You could get, this is powder. I usually get them in powder or capsules. You don't have to use a raw probiotic. Any probiotic will work. But I prefer to use the raw one and keep it in the refrigerator. So you're gonna need these three ingredients, and I'm gonna put these aside. And before we start our yogurt, about an evening before, you need to soak your raw almonds, and they're gonna look like this after about 12 hours or more soaked on the counter. And they're gonna have this yucky white water, and I'm gonna explain what that yucky white water is. Basically, almonds have an enzyme inhibitor on the peel, and that enzyme inhibitor keeps the almond fresh for us until we're able to consume it. So it just protects the almond and preserves it for a long time. Now we need to remove those enzyme inhibitors in order for the almonds to be digestible and for our body to pull the nutrients and all the minerals and vitamins from the almond. In turn, the almonds don't make us fat, but they give us those proper omega fatty acids that we need in our body for brain and heart function. Now, most nuts you do have to soak before consuming, like walnuts and even cashews. There's a lot of nuts that if you soak them, you remove a lot of the enzyme inhibitors that they have, because most nuts have them in order to keep them fresh for a long time. So we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna strain this yucky water from the almonds, like so. And as you can see, it's gonna leave a very yucky film on the glass right there. And once you put them in the strainer, you're gonna get water and just rinse them out really good. So you're gonna rinse them really good, because it almost, that white water, milky water, has like a little odor. It's like just a little odor. It's not a very bad odor, but it's an odor from the enzyme inhibitors that the almond peel has. Now at this point, before making the yogurt, you have two choices. One choice is to peel the yogurt, and you just do that by squeezing it with your finger, and it brings the peel out. And this takes time. I used to do this, but I decided that takes too much time. But the yogurt comes out really white and creamy and less grainy, I would say, because the peel's a little bit rough. I'm just rinsing them a little bit more, because usually I put them in a bowl of water and move them around a little bit, but right now I'm just rinsing them for the video, just like this. So once they're rinsed, you're gonna fill up a whole cup of your almonds, like so. And we're gonna put those aside. We're gonna put them in the Vitamix, like this. And I have some almonds from my last batch. I usually keep almonds in the refrigerator in water. So when I make almond milk or yogurt, I'm gonna put about, I would say about a cup and a half, okay, in there. Now, before I start this, I wanna show you guys how to preserve the rest of these in the refrigerator. So you're gonna get a jar. This is the last jar I used. And you're gonna put them in the jar, fill it up with distilled water, keep them in your refrigerator, and every 3 days keep rinsing them out and changing the water. They'll last a long time in your refrigerator. What I usually do is I get about 3/4 of a cup or half a cup daily, And I make myself almond milk for either my teas, my my hot fruit bowls, sorry, my warm fruit bowls, or different things that I use the almond milk for, or I make my yogurt like this. So, okay, now back to this. So once you have your cup and a half, you're gonna get your coconut water and you're gonna fill it up to the top like that, and you're gonna go a little bit over the top. So for a cup and a half, this is 12 ounces. Works good right now. We're gonna see if it's gonna need more, because it might need more, and we're not sure because it depends how creamy it comes out. But make sure you try not to go too far above the almonds, because then you'll have a watery consistency, and you do not want that for your yogurt. Now, before we blend this, I want to show you guys what you could do. The coconut water that I buy is very sweet, so I don't need to put sweeteners in here. But if you have some coconut waters are not sweet, it depends on the coconut, if it's brown, green, yellow, so, or what kind of coconut. So this seems to be the green coconuts, and they're super sweet. So this is already sweet. If you want to use your yogurt for fruit, dry fruit, fresh fruit, and granolas as a regular yogurt you would buy in the store, you could use that sweetener, just the coconut, or you could add dates to it. And you could throw a couple of dates and make it even sweeter. I prefer not to put dates in it because to me, for my palate, it's sweet enough with the coconut water. So we're gonna go ahead and blend this. And we're gonna start at a slow speed and take it higher. All right, that seems to be blended up very good. I'm gonna, ooh, there's a big air bubble. I kind of knew that because it kind of stopped spinning. So you could go ahead and open this and get rid of that air bubble. That smells delicious, by the way. Okay, and then blend it up some more. Takes a while, you guys, but I really wanted you guys to see how easy it is to blend. So this is what you should look like. Very creamy, and you could keep blending it a little bit more, but I don't want to because I don't want to overheat it. Now you don't want it to get super warm. So now I'm going to add the probiotic. The probiotic you add it at the end. You actually don't need to add it in the beginning. So in this case, this one, if I was to use the capsules, I would use about maybe a capsule and a half or 2 capsules for this. But right now, I'm going to use about 1 scoop of this probiotic. I would say a little bit less than a scoop. I don't know if you guys could see that because there's too much light in there. About that much probiotic for this amount. I think that's the correct one. I gotta read. Yeah, I think it's like half a scoop. I probably went over a little bit. But at this point, what you do is, let me see, make sure there's no air bubbles. Now you're gonna mix it, but you're not gonna blend it too much. It's just a quick little mix, because you don't want to blend the probiotic with the almonds in the beginning. It's always at the end. Okay. Okay, that seems to have blended it in very well. As you can see, that's what it looks like, very creamy. So I was very successful with this one because I didn't make it watery. At first, sometimes when you're starting to make them, it's very hard to figure out how much liquid to almonds. But once you get the hang of it, it should come out creamy. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a bowl like this. And I always use a rubber or wood spatula because some people say that if you start touching the probiotic with metal, it kind of ruins the probiotic from working with your yogurt. So I don't know if that's completely true, but I tend to use a wood or a rubber spatula when I do this. And obviously the probiotic did touch the blades because they have metal there, but that's why we're not supposed to blend the probiotic too much in the blender. So at the end is fine. Oh my God, this looks so good, you guys. Let me show you guys. This looks amazing. So I'm gonna give it like another little stir in there just to make sure that we mix that probiotic in there very well. Okay, let me show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna just cover it. Hold on, give me a second. You're just gonna put the lid on it. You're not gonna just lay it on there. You're not gonna seal it. And it's gonna sit on the counter for about, I would say, 4 hours. No more than 4 hours. 4 hours, it should be cultured and ready for you to use. So right now you could actually eat it and it's really delicious. But after it sits on the counter for 4 hours, it's cultured. So all that probiotic doubles and it's perfect for you to use as yogurt. Then you're gonna refrigerate it, and every day you're gonna get a little bit and use it. And you could use it for, like I said, for fruit. You could use it in fruit, or you could also make dressings out of it. You could make a ranch dressing. You could add garlic powder, onion powder. You could chop up some chives in there, and you could use it as a salad dressing, as a dip. And you don't necessarily have to put it in a glass bowl like this. You could put it in individual little bowls like this and just let them sit for 4 hours. After 4 hours, you seal them and refrigerate them. And like I said, only lasts about 4 days. So this batch could probably make 3 or 4 of these. I'll leave some room to put my dry fruit or fresh fruit on top, or my fruit granola. This is a dry fruit granola that I make to put on my yogurt, and it's just dry fruit that I make, and I have a link on my other channel, Living Raw with Rosie, and I'll leave that link below so you guys learn how to make fruit granola that's nut-free. If you don't like nuts or you're allergic to nuts, you could use this and it's delicious. I put that on my yogurt. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste this and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Yummy. So delicious. Like I said, it's kind of sweet because of the coconut water, and I like to keep it like that in case I want to do it, like I said, ranch dressing and make it savory. But if you guys want it sweeter, don't forget, you could blend the dates when you're blending the coconut water and the almond as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below and help me get more views and more subscriptions so I could continue to bring great videos on great ideas on staying plant-based for better health. And you could also follow me on Facebook, Living Plant-Based with Rosie. I'll leave that on. I'm trying to leave the link below, but I'm not able to copy my URL. I gotta learn how to copy that one for that page. But I will leave the one for Living Raw with Rosie, my other Facebook and my other YouTube channel where I make the granola. You guys could follow me on that one as well. And thank you so much for your support. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.